Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Caitlin, congratulations on an amazing season. Rookie of the Year is a big honor. You deserve it. Congratulations.
After saying something crazy in his most recent interview, Nikola Jokić left Caitlin Clark completely dumbfounded. In general, this guy doesn't say much, let alone fling compliments like confetti. But careers change when he does.
Nikola Jokić is the MVP of the league. He's the best player in the world. He's been the best player in the world for the last few years. You know who he has a shoe deal with? I'm going to tell you here in...
And now that he's treated Caitlin like princess, all the phony experts who had doubts about her are rushing to Wi-Fi to remove their previous tweets. You may think I'm exaggerating or simply trying to get clicks, but trust me when I say that Nikola Jokić doesn't say much. He doesn't use Twitter. He doesn't make scathing remarks. When he wins MVP awards, he RDLY even reacts. When he does speak, though, everyone pays attention. And stillness became too static as he spoke about Caitlin Clark. He went out of his way to commend a WNBA rookie despite being a two-time MVP, an NBA champion, and a man who steers clear of drama. Not just any rookie.
Really in awe of the game, you know.
Holds his head, knocks it down.
I'm saying men and women's college basketball, she's probably the most impressive.
One who has experienced constant elbowing, mockery, targeting, and skepticism. Jokić didn't emphasize her points or her logo threes. He focused on her resilience. He described it as one of the most amazing sights he has witnessed in a long time. That isn't complimentary. From a man who has built his whole career by blocking out the noise, that is a gold medal compliment. I'm excited for it.
Be here, I think it brings a lot of excitement to the city, and a city with a lot of young talent already as it is, and adding her, she's one of the faces of women's basketball, and for her to be here and under the same roof, I think is really exciting for me, and I think a lot of people in our organization, and just look forward to watching her grow throughout the process, watching her get better. Looking forward to actually being able to cheer for her now. Now she's with the good.
He stated it after that. 4 words, 1 line. She just engages in basketball. That's all. That's Jokić lingo for pure basketball without any drama or diversions. That kind of statement is powerful in a league full with stories and subplots. Especially from a man who destroys teams with hardly any emotion and zero trash talk.
Put up 2 feet beyond half court, so for me to see it in person, she's legit. She's the best. So she's the GOAT. So her skill set far exceeds.
Let's be clear, though. This was not labor for charity. He wasn't giving compliments to appear encouraging or forward-thinking. Jokić perceived a genuine quality about Caitlin. The way she slows things down without being fast. The way she reads the game, her patience, her ability to set up plays, and her total lack of theatrics. That's what drew his attention. The crazy thing is that it's reciprocal. Because for months, observers have been drawing comparisons between Clark and Jokić. Real tape breakdowns, not just attention-grabbing headlines. They both use their eyes to trick defenders. Both of them pause a moment longer than anyone anticipates. They both make defenses regret every choice they make by luring them into traps. The way they approach the game. Nearly the same. How do they pace it? Strange. The outcomes? Dominance that is straight.
Clark, she's not the tallest. She doesn't have a crazy frame that, but she got women's basketball on lock right now. And she hasn't really been in it a while, and a lot of people haven't seen a lot of it. Anything that happens with her is going to be magnified, right? Which is great for the...
Let's now discuss the twist.
Reports Nike had no plan to build a shoe around Jokić, instead focusing on Victor Wembanyama, the face of the brand's new Air.
Arguably, the world's greatest player, Jokić, never signed a legitimate Nike contract. He lacked enough flair. Not enough trainers were sold by him. He was passed over by Nike in favor of flashier dunks and hotter names. In the end, he signed with 361 Degrers, a brand that is seldom known.
Say Caitlin Clark's been compared to you.
Yeah, but I think
it almost robs her of like the rest of her game because she's such a good floor, she has her overall, floor game. She's racking up, close to triple doubles every night, and like her shooting ability is, it's her super.
Poetic justice, that is. Despite being a generational talent, Jokic was once disregarded. Now, he is witnessing someone else break through the same wall with twice the speed and brightness of the spotlight. He respects it because he understands what it's like to be the best but be ignored. To rule, yet failing to garner media attention. You're not prepared for how real this is going to get, I promise.
That I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in. Don't get it twisted. Don't get up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
LeBron James is a living example of what it's like to enter a league where every fan, critic, and photographer is breathing down your neck. With more attention than any athlete of the century, he accomplished it at the age of 18, right out of high school. It wasn't only advised when he said to Caitlin Clark, "Put your blinkers on, go to work, stay humble."
And everything that's going on, fairly well. Like, sure. She never let nothing knock her off her square, man.
They got Indiana games.
Yeah, I just saw the interview when she was. They asked her about not being on the Olympic team. She was like,
"What a great answer she gave."
Great answer.
You're walking the same fire I did, and here's the only map I ever had, he said, reaching across 2 decades of devastation. To be clear, LeBron doesn't provide his blueprint to just anybody. He's not out here mentoring rookies as if it were a charitable endeavor. He openly referred to Clark's response as great after witnessing her elegant handling of her Olympic snub. That's LeBron jargon for, she's got it. No pleading, no pursuing influence. Simply by remaining composed when it would have been simpler to snap, she gained his approval.
She'll be fine, and all the stuff about the physicality, and it comes with the league.
It comes with it, yeah.
No, you're a rookie.
You're walking the same fire I did, and here's the only map I ever had, he said, reaching across 2 decades of devastation. To be clear, LeBron doesn't provide his blueprint to just anybody. He's not out here mentoring rookies as if it were a charitable endeavor. He openly referred to Clark's response as great after witnessing her elegant handling of her Olympic snub. That's LeBron jargon for, she's got it. No pleading, no pursuing influence. Simply by remaining composed when it would have been simpler to snap, she gained his approval.
Level of notoriety, out of this world expectation, whatever the case may be. I just think it's all about having, be a horse, man. The Kentucky Derby, put your blinders on, go to work, show up to work, punch your clock in, prepare yourself, work on your game, work on your craft, kind of keep your mouth shut, and just learn from the vets. When they ask, you voice your opinion if they want your opinion, man.
Early on. Then there's Trae Young, who isn't exactly known for giving compliments like candy, let's be honest.
Crazy, 40 and 12, people don't understand, that's not easy. Scoring and then getting everybody involved, what she's doing is unbelievable. She was using her hang dribble just to read if she was going to be able to blow by her defender or not, and she was just doing step backs and side steps and dribbling in the lane, dribbling back out, and then shooting threes. But it started with her getting to the basket and just getting some layups, getting easy ones, getting some and ones to start the game. You could tell that she.
However, after Clark dropped a 40-piece with 12 dimes, he dissected her style of play as if he were watching NBA movies. It's chilly, technical praise, nothing like vibes or enthusiasm. He described how she literally ran her team's offense like a seasoned pro, reading defenders with hang dribbles, drawing them into traps, and adjusting spacing. That sort of analysis only for legends. And he offered it to her as if she were already a member of the club because she not only impresses, but also imparts knowledge through her movements on the court.
The confidence, the flair, she's a performer. It's crazy though, just because her shot is like that, it's at that level. If you really watch, her floor game is as impressive, so it's kind of the total package.
However, the WNBA's atmosphere is, to put it mildly, less than pleasant, whereas NBA royalty is out there tossing roses. Snarky remarks, elbows, and enough shelter to keep the sun out. It's not nuanced. Veterans are known for making cheap shots in the middle of games, dismissing inquiries afterward, and throwing around attitude like it's Gatorade. You know who's pointing it out? Not the press, not the league, not the referees. The NBA